Good night to everyone from Bangladesh, and maybe 4 p.m. Mokalwane Eriksar time. Okay, and our country time 9 past 10 p.m. And now I'm going to start my today's session. Congratulations to my students, and you have connected already Zoom session, and you have given or you have sacrificed your valuable time. You are connected this platform only for developing your speaking skill. I have seen today only 6 students connected this platform. Okay, but I am not disappointed, but I am very hopeful. I expect that gradually this number will increase. Okay, and you know that our guardians are not interested to talk in their son and daughter in English. They are always encourage their son and daughter. How can they make good result? How can they get A plus? That's been the highest result. But it doesn't matter his or her son or daughter are able to speak in English or not. It doesn't matter. But their main theme only for making good result. But sometimes a student has also some problems because they don't use mobile phone very positively. By telling to their parents, I would like to use mobile phone for myself, but some parents claim to me that telling to us, but they don't use it very properly. It's very regretful condition. It's very horrible condition because they are using different kinds of games and they are using is another way. And their guardian think that if they use it regularly, they will go astray. And as a result, their parents are not allowed their son and daughter to participate in this session. But I am very hopeful. You are very enthusiastic and you don't your time negatively. You use your time very positively. But English is a language. We never try to learn language. We are always try to learn grammatical option. But I don't exclude grammatical option, but grammatical option must be needed. But at first you have given priority how to master to speak in English, how to increase your speaking skill, how to achieve your goal in English. This is your main targeting point. This is your main intention. Okay, thank you, my dear student. Now I'm going to give floor at first MD Jubair Islam Afnan. At first you will introduce, then you will try to describe about your country.
Thanks to allow me to introduce myself. I am Muhammad Jubair Islam Afnan from Gorhobdown, my machine. I am in grade 6 in Gorhobdown Islamia Government High School. My father's name is Rishibid Muhammad Aminul Islam and my mother's name is Jubaidagul Shanila. My main ambition is to be an astronaut scientist. That's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, now if you want, you can describe your country.
Yes, I want. The name of my country is Bangladesh. It is a very small country, but it became independent in 16 December from Pakistan. Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh. Bangla is our mother language. Bangladesh is a South Asian country. That country is surrounded in the west, north, and east by Indian territories. Borders of Myanmar on the south is the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal lies the south. Area of Bangladesh is 147,550 square kilometers. Its population is more than 16 crore. Most of them are Muslim. The others are Hindu, Christians, and Buddhists. Our country is river-oriented country. The main rivers of my country is the main rivers of our country is the Padma, the Jamuna, and the Meghna. The rivers about various kinds of fishes. My dear ones, the country is developing country. The economy of this country is mainly based on agriculture. The country products rice, jute, sugar cane, tea, fruit, etc. The country also earns a large amount of foreign remittance by exporting RNG and manpower. There are 6 seasons in the country. Based on the seasons, different kinds of fruits, vegetables, and crops cultivated mango, jackfruit, guava, blackberry, pineapple, banana, coconut, watermelon, etc. are seasonal fruits. Rice and fish are the main foods. Fish is the national fish and quail is the national bird of our country. The national beast of our country is Royal Bengal tiger. The national flower of our country is shabla. Paddle is the national game of our country, but cricket is the most popular game. I love my country very much. There is no country in the country just like our country. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Jubair Islam Afnan, for your brilliant presentation. At first, you have present yourself, then about your country. Very nice, excellent. Now, I'm going to give floor Rizwan Ahmed Ifti. Ifti, can you hear me clearly?
Hello.
Hello, Ifti.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay, at first you will introduce yourself, then you will describe your country.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this chance in this wonderful session. Now, let me introduce myself. I'm Rizwan Ahmed Ifti. Call me Rizwan. I'm 13 years old. I studied at Gophergon Islamic Government High School. I live at Gophergon, our Mymensingh division in Bangladesh. Now, I'm here to talk to you about today's topic, which is about my country.
You describe about your country. Oh, Mukhale, sir, please mute your microphone. Okay, now I'm going to give floor Tawhid.
Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity to tell something in this splendid program. Please allow me first to introduce myself. I am Muhammad Tawhid bin Siddiq. I'm a student of 9th grade of Gafalgav Islamic Government High School, and I live in a small town called Gafalgav under Mymensingh district of Bangladesh. And that's all about myself shortly. And now I'm going to tell something about my country. The name of my country is Bangladesh, though it's a small country, but it is really very beautiful country, and the people of Bangladesh are really very honest, and that's why I'm very happy
There was
to be
network
a
problem.
and and that's why I'm very happy to be um, a citizen of this wonderful country. And Dhaka is the capital city of our country. It independent in 1971. The land area of our country is 1,47,570 square kilometers, and is not a, a huge area though, and it's not a so small area. Okay. So it's a medium sized country. But I'm told that it's really very beautiful, and it's also a country of river. So travel by boat is a common things, a common experience, is a um, common phenomena of for this country, and of people who live in the coast of Bangladesh, they are very brave because they always face different types of cyclones, and they have to always face different types of natural disaster. Okay, and in our country, in four in the four part of our country are sorry, three parts of our country are bounded by India, and one part is in the south area there is a there is a bay which name is Bay of Bengal, and our in our rivers we can get different types of many delicious fishes like rui, katla, ilis,
So,
etc. And many fishes are found there. And there is a mangrove forest, and is the biggest mangrove forest in the world, which is Sundarbans. And in the rivers of Sundarbans, um, more than 100 types of shrimps are found. And the most popular tiger named Royal Bengal tiger is also found in our country, and and there and Sundarbans is the living place of that animal, and that's why Sundarban is a tourist sport of our country, and is one of the most popular sports of our country, and is also popular all over the world. And there are also many beautiful and tourist spots of our country. Like in Dhaka city, one can find different types of historical places, and it bears the history of our country, of this area, and it also bears the history of our nation. And to achieve Bangla, we have to struggle, and is one, and is not, and there's no other um, phenomena in the world where people where people sacrifice to uh, to save their language, and only for Bangla we had to sacrifice. And that's why 21st February is named as the International Mother Language Day, and it's also a place of proud for us, and we great for us. And actually, overall, I would like to tell that in our country, we are very religious, and we live in peace. We never quarrel, we never make any hassle with others. And I have shortly told about my country, and I have made this speech to represent my country. That's why I haven't given much information, and that's all about for today. Thank you so much.
Okay, have you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Rejwan Ahmed Ifti, you can describe about your country.
thank you, sir. For net problem, I have disconnected the last time, but I will try now. Oh, I have introduced myself, but I will again introduce. Okay, I'm Rejon Ahmed. You can call me Rejon. I'm 14 years old. I'm a student of grade 9. I study at Government Islamic Government High School. I live at Gorgon under Mymensingh Division in Bangladesh. Now I'm here to talk to you about our today's topic, which is describing my country. Now, let me converse it. Name of my country is Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a South Asian country. In the world map, it is surrounded by India, the three sides, and one side is by Myanmar. It became independent in 1971 after a bloody war. and our country become independent from Pakistan. And we also fight for our mother language in 1952. And it is a historical moment. So, and I I also say that 21st February is our Mother Language Day, and the UNESCO declared this day as the International Mother Language Day in 7th November in 1997. So I feel proud because my 21st uh, means 21st February Mother Language Day is become an International Mother Language Day. Um, um, the majority in my country is Muslim, but there also live Hindus, Buddhists, and Christians. The national and the national dress is of men is pajama and Punjabi, and sari of our women. Uh, the area of my country is 1,47,570 square kilometer, and uh, the its population is about 160 million people, and my country is a land of river. The big river are the Podha, the Meghna, the Jamuna, and the Konvali, etc. And different kinds of crops like rice, jute, wheat, potatoes, tea, and many kinds of fruits are grown in my country. Hmm. And many kinds of fruits like mango, jackfruit, pineapple, and other juicy fruit. And I also said that my country have 6 seasons, but other country have not, because my country is like summer, rainy, water, late autumn, and winter, spring at 6 seasons in my country. And my country looks very nice in the 6 seasons, but other country do not have the 6 seasons, they have 2 or 3. And my different communicatives live here in peace and happiness. The natural scenery of my country is very charming. Bangladesh, Bangladesh, darling child of nature. Nature has decorated our country with beauty and glamour. We have tourist spots like tourist spots and attractive places like Cox's Bazar, the Sundarbans, Paharpur, Forest Lake, Kuakata, etc. And the biggest uh, sea beach, Cox's Bazar, are found in my country, and the biggest mangrove forests are found in my country, and the Royal Bengal tiger are also found in my country. And as no country in the world so as beautiful like my country. I love my country and I feel very proud of my country, and proud that I am the citizen of my country. That's all for the time being. Thank you.
Thank you, Rizwan Ahmed Ifti, for your brilliant performance, and you have nicely described. Now I'm going to give floor Alif. Alif, can you hear me? You can introduce yourself at first time. Hello, Alif. Okay, Mir Shajid. At first, you can introduce yourself and then you can describe about your country.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much to give me the opportunity to introduce myself. This is I'm Mir Shajid. My full name is Mir Abul Inayat, but please you call me Mir Shajid. I am 14 years old. I am in grade 10 of Government Islamia Gov High School. I lived at Gofar Gaon Maimanching in Bangladesh. And my father name is Mir Akhtar Hussain, and he is an expatriate. And my mother's name is Ivana Parvin Salma, and she is an housewife. I have only younger brother, but no sister. Gardening and reading books is my favorite hobby, and my ambition is to be a good doctor. It's all about me, and now I am describing about my country. The name of my country is Bangladesh. It is a small and natural, beautiful country in South Asia. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the founder of our country. 16 December is our victory day. Victory day. There lives many people in our country. It about 20 crore, and the most people of our country is farmer. They grow paddy, pulse, nuts, and many other fruits. There are 6 seasons in our country. These are summer, rainy season, autumn, late autumn, winter, and spring. The main food of our country is rice, and there grows many food in our country. These are jackfruit, banana, mangoes, watermelon, and many others. Jackfruit is our main food, is our national fruit, and it is a riverine country. Podda, Meghna, Jamuna, Brahmaputra is our main river. That's all for today. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice and nicely describe about yourself and your country. Hello, Alif, can you hear me? Okay, Khairul Huda Noor.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Hello, everyone. Please take my cordial greetings. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Khairul Huda Noor, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm in the 10th grade of Gafragao Islamic Government High School. I live at Gafragao in Mamising, and my house is near the hospital road. I am a student, and my main ambition is to be an aeronautical engineer in the future. That's all about me for now, in short. Now, I would like to describe about my country, Bangladesh. The People's Republic of Bangladesh is a developing country located in the southeastern part of Asia. It became independent after a long history of being ruled by foreign forces, such as after being ruled by British rulers for almost 200 years, it was ruled by Pakistani rulers. And then finally, on 1971, after the Liberation War, Bangladesh became independent. And last year, on the 16th December, Bangladesh celebrated its 50th day of victory. And Bangladesh is a small country compared to its huge population of 170 million people living here. People here are mainly farmers because our country is very fertile as it's mainly a riverine country. The geology of Bangladesh is mainly low-lying, but there are some hill tracts along the Chittagong Place, which is located at the southeastern part of Bangladesh. And this Cox's Bazar sea beach opens to the Bay of Bengal. The main attractions of Bangladesh is Rangamati, Sundarban, Lalmanihar, Shoshang Durgapur, and Cox's Bazar. There are 64 districts and 8 divisions in Bangladesh. Bangladesh has more than many exports, such as the tea, garments, and also jute. Bangladesh increases its GDP every day by building its infrastructure and being one of the fastest developing country in the world. There are many people of different religions in our country, and they have different cultures too, but all of them live together in peace, as we are Muslims, we are Hindus, Buddhists, and also we have minor ethnic minorities who are living together in peace with us. That's all I could say for now. I love my country very much. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Noor, and you have nicely described about your country and yourself. Okay, and thanks to everyone. Now my daughter will introduce herself. Come here. Hello.
Assalamualaikum. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Salsabil Jain Sabha, but please call me Sabha. I am 7 years old. I am a student. My school name is Potisuti Kindergarten School.
Carry on.
I am called Gaffargon. I live in city called Maimansingh. My father's name is M.J. Majid Islam Shumon. He is a teacher. My mother's name is Major Iftiara Shuma. She is a housewife. My ambition to be a doctor. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and nicely in describing and introducing yourself. And sir, you have very attentively listened to my student speech and you have sacrificed your valuable time. But now I would like to request your opinion. And at first you tell something to them and then you will try to introduce about your country, a very in brief, because only 6 minutes remain in our hand.
Oh yes, thank you so much, my friend Mazaharul Islam. And I'm quite happy to be back again in your classroom. And I've heard your students are so passionate and I love them. They are really exercising this language very well. And I believe that in a short space of time, they'll be very fluent. And I just want to tell you that it is only through practice that we can become better English speakers. It is only through practice that we can perfect ourselves. So I'm quite happy. And I just want to introduce to you about my country, South Africa, before I could get much into the conversation that they wanted to talk about. Let me first introduce myself about my country. South Africa is a country rich in diversity and history. The state has a complex mix of ethnicity, cultures, and languages. Now, this diversity is reflected in the South African flag. Let me explain to you because you can see it from the background. The black color in the South African flag is a symbol of black majority South Africans. Majority of the people in South Africa are black people. And the gold color on the South African flag symbolizes the mineral wealth beneath the soil of South Africa. And the green color that you see behind me symbolize the beautiful land of South Africa. And the white color that you see represent white minority South Africans. And the blue color that you see behind me on the South African flag represent the peaceful attainment of our democracy. And the red color on the flag also is a symbol of the blood that was shed during apartheid South Africa. So now the red has been one of the most symbolic meaning of where South African democracy comes from. Because during apartheid South Africa, which ended in 1994, blood was shed in the country during the fight for freedom. And in that regard, when we attained our freedom in 1994 on the 27th of April, that is when we achieved the principal goal of peace in our land. That is why you can find the blue color on our flag. And now, South Africa is the only country in the Southern Hemisphere that is divided by two oceans. From the eastern side is the Indian Ocean. To the western side is the Atlantic Ocean. So now, we are also the last country on the edge of the African continent. We are on the southern edge of the on the continent of Africa. And we are the country that is bordering two countries, which is Swaziland. It is found within our country. We also have Lesotho, which is within our country. So we are bordering this country. We have landlocked Lesotho and Swaziland. These are two kingdoms. And again, we are bordering Mozambique, which the capital city is Maputo. on the eastern side. On the northern side, we are bordering Zimbabwe. Remember, the capital city of Zimbabwe is Harare. We are also bordering Botswana. Again, we are also bordering Namibia to the western side. And now South Africa has got 9 provinces within. And every province is led by the premier. And remember that in the national government or in our democratic government, we are having the president who is leading the country, and we are having the premiers who are leading different provinces. And I am found in the province called Limpopo. It is named after the Limpopo River, which is a river that passes through or that borders this province and Zimbabwe, because on the northern side it's Zimbabwe. And in my country, in my province, Limpopo, we are having 5 districts: Mupani, Capricorn, Vempe, Sikukuni, and Waterberg.
Please,
And
now I am going to interrupt you, please, because time is very short and we will reconnect again.
Okay,
Okay.
please, thank you.
Okay, my dear learners, and you will reconnect again because time is at this moment, time is very short. Okay, we are going to stop. Again, you will try to connect.